This video is brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com, where you can find cool stuff in stock.
Hello, and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and today in the arena, I dialed up a quest I just didn't understand. A quest that says, cast 20 creature spells, something like that. And in order to fulfill it, I sought the help of something I rarely do. I went tribal on them. Today, we are running tribal elves. Yep. Elves. Kaldheim introduced a whole bunch of elves to Magic Arena, although in competitive circles, it didn't really get there as a deck. But tribal elves is not it. How do you put it? Guys, I don't usually play tribal decks. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm pretty sure you put creatures down and attack, and you try to make big brain plays like decide whether or not to make a 1/1 token or +1 to put a +1/+1 counter on an elf, give it death touch and untap it. And like that's the crux of decision making or something. But I'm going to be casting elves today. And yeah, it's just not something I normally do. A little break from the norm. I was listening to some Fresh Prince the other day. Just a little something, a little break from the norm. Something to break up the monotony of all that hardcore dance that has gotten to be a little bit out of control. It's cool to dance. What about a deck that grooves and soothes romance and give me a... Anyway, I've got to stop. I can't help it. But it is summertime, and if that song's not on the radio, why not? But I just lost all the kids, but the boomers know what's up. Boomers on the internet, by the way, there's always somebody who wants to like link me or type me out an exact like breakdown of at what age you are a freaking boomer. And you know what? Doesn't matter. On the internet, it's anybody who's older than somebody else who's on the internet. Yeah. Come to grips with it. You're all boomers now. So anyway, like what is there to say about the deck? For one thing, I didn't want to just lose. I thought I'd end up in Elf Mirrors because this is going to be a play queue deck. This is streak number 854 days in a row. I rarely go into the play queue. We're going to do it today, and it's because I'm just kind of chilling too high in Mythic to play anything that is too janky. I don't want to just tank my rank for a video, although some of you really want that. But we're gonna have adventures in play queue. It's not something I do often, but I think we have to when a deck gets this silly. And the thing that I expected was a lot of aggro mirrors, so 4 copies of Crippling Fear. And the cool thing here is that we can choose a creature type like, I don't know, Elf, and give everything else -3/-3, and our elves will just go smash. The plan of the deck is to play a 1-drop, play a 2-drop, play a 4-drop, a setup 4-drop preferably, like Harald Unites the Elves or Tyvar Kell. The next turn, play another 4-drop like a Crippling Fear and attack for 1,000,000 points of damage. The hole in the curve at 3 makes a lot of sense because we have Jaspera Sentinel. If we turn 1 Sentinel, what we want to do is turn 2, play something like a War Master, and then also play another 1-drop. So we don't really want 3 drops unless we're not going to draw the Sentinel. So we only have the Harald, King of Skemfar, as a 3-drop. The Menace is really nice. The ability to look at top 5, pick up an Elf is really nice. And yeah, it's pretty straightforward. It's what you would expect. It's exactly what you would expect from elves, I think. But kind of cutting some of what I would call some of the a little bit weaker cards. The Sculptor of Winter as a 2 of and a couple of snow-covered lands. Not that important, but I really do want to be able to play a 4-drop early, and we have 4 Sentinels and now 2 Sculptors to help us ramp into it and get the job done on that front. So, that's the deck. We're gonna play some tribal elves. Let me know in the comments, how do I handle this, month? And the next 2 months, quite honestly, because when I found out that I wasn't playing to be qualified for a tournament in top 1200, I wasn't sure what to do. And part of me wants to camp my rank as a science experiment. Like, how long is this going to stay in the top 1200? It's the 7th of the month. We were what, 16 at the end of yesterday's video? So I don't know. Maybe it'll be a fun science experiment. Anyway, get ready. By the way, a little bit of a swap here. MTGA Assistant has been very supportive of me, and I would like to thank them for years. And at the same time, with absolute remorseless brutality that occurs in the business world, we are now sponsored, well, kind of, not necessarily sponsored, but I have an affiliate status with Untapped GG. So Untapped GG is another extension tracker, and it has a bunch of cool features and a really cool interface. You'll see me using it in the future. There's going to be a download in the description. If you want to download Untapped GG for free, it will support the channel. So check out Untapped GG. At the very least, compare it to MTGA Assistant and decide which one you prefer. And the big tipping point, since many people are going to ask, why? CGB, why? They have a really cool new Twitch extension that lets you like hover over the cards and see what they do on your end while I'm playing, so you can pull up cards and review board states. And it's like Cardboard Live, which some of you may be familiar with, but it's just got a lot more features and it's a lot cleaner. People are really hyped about it. So the Twitch extension pushed it over the line for me, and I've switched over to promoting Untapped GG as my companion app of choice. So yay, check that out in the description. Now let's dive in. Let the elf nonsense begin. Creature tribal nonsense. What is going on? What are we doing? Let's try it. Let's go. We got the Sentinel. We got the War Master. We got the Fear. Everything coming up, CGB. Go ahead. Sacrifice your passage. Find the way. Acquisitions expert. You can have that swamp. How about that? You want some of that? All right. War Master makes an extra creature. I think that's better than the Avenger. Go ahead and play this in case we draw another Snarl. Doing it. Turn 2, 4 creatures. Your move. Agonizing Remorse. You want the Crippling Fear or the Skempar Avenger? That was my last elf. That's so mean. Alright. Can play the tracker. What are our attacks? These two can attack. This can attack. Yeah. Let's develop board a little bit more before the opponent sweeps it. Maybe I should have held that to protect my last card, but I don't think it's that important. Damage has been dealt. Yeah, target an opponent. I think I'll choose this one. Doom Foretold. Okay. Okay, which of these do we not need? I guess the Sentinel does the least damage, but also makes the mana, and we can use Crippling Fear to smash them. So, Duskwielder, it's you. So I play the Sculptor, I don't have the mana. The opponent has to sacrifice this Acquisitions expert anyway. Let's do this. I choose Elf. Now you have no Acquisitions expert. You take this damage and you sacrifice your Doom. Unless there was an Omen to respond with. Double Doom. Okay. Now we'll give up the Sentinel. Lower damage. We're trying to sneak over the finish line against Doom Foretold. Down to 4. Play another nerd. Make another dork. You're gonna have to do better than that. The elves triumph in battle. I guess we'll try War Master Avenger nonsense. We do have Tyvar. The WWE Champion. A triome. Nice. War Master. We will generate elves and they will storm the battlefield, leaving none alive. Or not. Heartless act. Alright, well, we get to double spell with that one drop that we drew. And what you got now? Huh? Yeah, that's right. Why did it have to be another black? Alright, we're moving in. If the opponent wraths these and it's not an extinction event, we draw some cards. Discard Dream Trawler, make treasure. Okay, gamer. Let's unite these elves. Mill 3 cards. Elf hit battlefield. Really? I might die. I'm gonna lose 3 life per elf dead and draw all those cards. Could be a problem. Alright, 7 life. What you gonna do with it? Alright, I think our opponent's, yep, full-blown reanimator. So here's Dream Trawler. It's a 4/6. It's a 4/6. All of our elves get the counters. Hey-ya! Crippling Fear. It doesn't kill them, but it kills them. You know what I mean? I name elf. Now you only have a 1/3. You only have a 1/3. You're only going to gain 1 life. Just 1. And you're going to take 11. Yeah. 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 That Dream Trawler looks like a chump now. A chump blocker. This elf thing might be OP. We are rolling it. Somebody better stop me. If they don't, I might make a mistake and play these elves in ranked. That would be what we call an oops. If I could win 100 games in a row, I don't think I'd play this in ranked. All right. Curve, curve, not curve. We need to draw another 1, 2, or 3. I think we keep it. A lot of Esper gamers out today. I will wield some Dusk. Yeah, what do you think of that? Just a little bit of Dusk wielding. Didn't wake up today thinking Dusk would get wielded against you. Archfiend's Vessel. Ah, 1 mana 1/2 beats 1 mana 1/1. Let's fight. War Master. That's plenty of black and white mana. You might want to run some basics in there if you ever want this untapped. Alright, Speaker of the Heavens, Archfiend's Vessel. They can double block here, double lifelink, but we can kill the Speaker, which is pretty good. So, do we want to play this? They might double block this. So I guess pre-combat we do this. At the same time, we've got Crippling Fear. So do we really want to attack with our War Master? Let's take a Dusk Wielder. Because we're a little bottlenecked on green. If we're not attacking, what are we doing with our life? Let's go. Come on. Besides, a creature in the graveyard means if we draw Tyvar or Herald calls the elves or whatever it is, it means that we get it back. And it already made a 1/1, so it got value. So this is a good trade. When our opponent plays Call the Death Dweller, it looks like a worse trade. F. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature, then deal 2 damage to that creature. Whenever a creature with a counter dies, draw a card. Yo. Yo. That's good against my 1/1s. Maybe I'm supposed to play Tyvar and plus so that that doesn't happen. But it says, what does it say? Whenever a creature you control with a counter dies. Okay, my creatures don't draw cards for you. Good to know. We could also attack and crippling fear it, but I think we can do better than that. I think we just play a bunch of creatures. Taps for black. Okay, nice. Skimfa! Attack. Untap. Dusk Wielder. Alright, pretty cool turn. Got some damage in, made a heck of a board. The Embros can kill off this creature, but gotta tap to do it. Dramatic finale, oh boy. Oh boy. And speaker. Sure. Alright, this is going to get into nonsense. Creature tokens get +1/+1 whenever one or more non-token creatures die. Create a 2/1 Inklings. Alright, fun. Whoa. Really? Saddle up and ride, huh? Let's go. Don't know about that. Don't know about tap your blocker, let me draw a card as the play. Seems soft. We got this little guy here, and that's about it. We have enough mana to pump with the War Master, but then all our creatures are tapped. Not very good. And this card is... it's a card. Go higher. Strike like the Cosmos Serpent. That's Coma. Why are you talking about Coma? Whenever another non-token elf. Why non-token? Were the tokens too strong? For damage. Yeah, the opponent gets an Inkling. So they take this block. They get this thing. We play this. We play this. We activate this, because why not? And if they keep on attacking Tyvar, we just kill them eventually. Okay. I mean, yeah, you got him. You are the frickin' champion. I'm a little scared that there's going to be a board wipe, but at least I draw a bunch of cards if that's the case. And if not, I might just, I'm probably just going to kill him. So here's Village Rites. They get to make a 3/2. They play the Orator. All right. You scared, bro? You scared? Just gonna kill all your stuff. No biggie. They'll get a 3/2 Inkling back. That's fine. That's fine. They'll block here and still die. Yep. Yep. Slicing and dicing. All right, are you gonna stop me, Nada Nada? Look at this hand. Look at the hand. I'm just gonna be smashing and crashing. Whoa, rogues? Really? Really, bro? You're gonna rogue me? I think we get as much damage as possible on the field and try to run the rogue deck over. So I don't think we play Sculptor here, even though it's the best possible time to play Sculptor, which explains why it's a 2 of. It's not that important to the deck. Dude. Maddening Cacophony. What is with the mill gamers? I guess we don't give the info. Like, what are they gonna do here, chump? Nothing. Not an attacker and not a blocker. What a sad life for a Windrobber. Activate. Alright, you got 2 more turns-ish. Something like 2 more turns to do something impressive, Mill. Most impressive. Impressive. Most impressive. We've got a Rune Crab Gamer. Oh, man. Man, which of these do we want to play? Is there another one down here? No. I think we want to get the saga going. So I guess we'll attack with these first, see what the opponent does. If we don't attack with the sculptor, though, they know something's up. So we may as well at least see what's going on now. If I play Tyvar, I can also play the Avenger. It's a much better double spelling, right? Oh no, I can also play the Harald. Let's just go for dubs. Let's have it all. Because I can untap you. Oh, it's just black mana. Wait, I do this. Yeah, I knew exactly what I was doing the whole time. I knew everything I was doing here. 100%. Let me help you with that mill strategy of yours. It seems to be going a bit slow from my point of view. War Master. Yeah, let's grab the Menace, draw another card. Nice. Almost whiffed. Yeah, you're gonna need those cards. You're gonna need them. Chapter 2, +1/+1 counter on each elf fight. Oh yeah, come at me. You got 35 cards to go. I'm attacking you for 1 billion damage. Let's go, Mill. Gotta love a good Mill deck. They try so hard. The best time to play creatures is against like turbo Mill decks, if you even want to call them that. All right, come on, man. It's gotta stop. I'm winning way too many games. This was supposed to be a meme. This whole thing was supposed to be a stupid prank. Then I'm supposed to get smashed, give up, go back to playing some control deck in ranked, make the content everybody's used to. Instead, I'm just going around dumpstering people with the worst tribe. Like such a... And they're not the worst. It's just in standard right now, like Kaldheim standard. It's so half-baked. Yeah. Take your pick. Get in there. This is a rematch, right? People want to do agonizing remorse stuff in the queue. Let's see if our opponent draws the... Let's see if this time they can find the sweeper. The complicated part about this is you want to play it right before the opponent would sweep the board, but they're playing black, so they run Exile anyway. I think I'll just launch you then. It hits the hardest. Welcome to my nightmare. That's too bad. It's gonna get the saga. Never mind. This is fine. We're fine. We are lined up for Extinction Event. Opponent's curve has been exquisite. They are the champion, but whenever put an elf card or Tyvar card onto the graveyard. Alright. Well. Whoa! We're doing angel nonsense. That's pretty good. That's pretty strong. But we gotta do this. Not a lot of choice. And what's the choice? We'll grab you. Trigger. And... I mean, the sculptor's a little stronger. We'll grab it. We are gonna get wrecked by this angel, though. Angel is gonna bring the pain. It can tap to kill our Avenger, so we stop drawing cards. That's pretty bad. But then it can't block, so that's nice. Okay, we get it. You like a good story. Put some counters on my dorks. Let's go. I guess we dump hand because, well, we can't, can we? We're bottlenecked on green. Brutal. All right, your angel has double strike. But then it might die, because if this gets to chapter 3 and we get to attack, something's gonna die. EC Dizzle. All right. This is close, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. And now we're at 7. All right. Can we pump? We're mana short of pumping. We can make it with the sculptor. What's that make this? Well, for one thing, it won't kill this angel. And this will be a 4/4. This will be a 4/4. This will be a 3/3. So the opponent would trade with this and then go to 2, so it's not worth it. So we just attack with everything, kill the angel, leave the opponent at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So leave the opponent at 2 either way. This one has a dead angel and one more elf on the field, so they're dead. Dude, this has got to stop. Because if I get like 2 more games, that's enough for a video. And if I make a video like this, the world will never be the same. All right, this is a bad curve. We're giving the opponent a chance because we're all 4 drops. But if we rip a Sculptor of Winter or a Sentinel, this hand is amazing. That's fine too. That's just fine. Our opponent's going to try to Lumamance us to death as long as we draw some elves. And we can make some blockers with the War Master. We can just chump this thing for a really long time. But let's see if they have the God Draw. Let's see if they have the Light Scribe and the Lumamancer right there, ready to go on turn 2. No blocks. So, am I taking 0 or... All right. They found a little bit of damage there. Anything else this turn? You got a double Lumamancer? No? Oh, the top of my library is a Golden God. Let's play this now in case they have Wings of the Cosmos, something to untap their Lumamancer. Untap land off the top. 1 time. Mavinda. Okay. Well, it had to go wrong somewhere, and it just did. We have no attacks through this stupid owl. We could just get in there anyway, but then the opponent might turn around and attack us for too much damage, and the opponent could block and kill a War Master, and our plan could be to get it back, but I think we just chill. Yep. Eventually, the mana system, guys, would have to get us. It would have to. Nothing else can stop us. Peck, peck. Gotta get all that defiant action. Wonder why there wasn't an attack with the Lumamancer. I mean, I'd have to block it or it's lethal anyway, and it can only block 1 creature anyway. Seems kind of silly not to. Yeah, opponent's draw is just fine. Missing that land drop is going to turn out lethal. Does this give reach? Does something give reach? I guess we could try to mill a Reacher. A Jack Reacher. Alright. This makes all black mana.
Speak my name with admiration.
Yeah, it's not enough to mess with you. Trigger, trigger.
I saved the monster.
I'm just hoping to distract the Mavinda, which is probably with another show of confidence more than lethal. Alright, somebody stopped me. Missed land drop. Missed land drop, not good enough. What do you know? That's... crippling fear, huh? I mean, I've got a good amount of 2-drops, but no 1-drop, and we're on the draw, and we only have 2 lands. I'm going to mull it, which I don't usually do, but I'm trying to do better in aggro decks of keeping hands that do things. Please draw a 1-drop. Come on, deck. Deck. Okay. Fine. Fine. There will be no 1-drop. Confounding Conundrum. Cool. You got it. I will not ramp. I promise not to ramp in my deck. Man, this is a slow hand on the draw. Dryad of Elysian Grove. Opponent's playing Commander over here. Find me something good. Sure. I know more War Masters looks good, but I have a feeling some things are gonna die in this battle. Double Confounding Conundrum. What is going on? Why? Why you do this? What do you think are the odds we're actually going to hit an elf? They should be pretty good, right? They should be good. We could attack first, let the opponent block the War Master. Come on, deck. We could attack with the War Master first, let the opponent block it, then get it back. But then we're down an elf and we don't get a 1/1. It's pretty bad. But turns out there are no elves in our elf deck. The game is turning against us right before our very eyes. Are you gonna slumber mound me? Oh my gosh, you are. You maniac. 4/4 troll acquired. That's okay, my elves got ripped. They are jacked up for battle. Avenger. Menace. Eh? You want that? Whoa, okay. Alright. Do I try to mess with their mana? I mean, in theory, the Harald Unites the Elves kills something next turn anyway, so let's kill the Dryad. Draw me a good one. Cool. That's cool. All right, Clothis. I don't know what this is. I don't know what my opponent's doing. I assume there's probably something powerful that can happen. The only question is, will it happen? Cultivate. Okay. Does feel like they're playing Commander. We got Dryad, we got Conundrum, we got Cultivate. But, you know, you hit those land drops. Second Dryad. Got him. Got him, got him, got him. All right. I guess we trigger this first. Yeah. Tavar. All right. Da-da-da-da-da. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4/4 dead. 4/4 no here no more. Anybody else think that's suspicious? I detect my board wipe detection skills detect board wiping. Go. I know, big brain. It's how I've survived all these years. Look, I know, the comments are already raining in. It was the best block, CGB. Of course it's a good block. Dude. Doesn't mean they don't have the board wipe. Does it? No, it does not. But if they do, they're thinking about it really hard. Really hard. Field of Ruin. Dance of the Mance. And you turned them into 4/4s. Non-aura enchantment counts. If X is 6 or more, those permanents are 4/4 creatures in addition to other types. But the 4 toughness just looks regular. That's okay. All right, guys, I gotcha. Let's go.
My heroics will be known as realms beyond realms.
This gives Death Touch? Who's gonna rumble with Death Touch? Menace and Death Touch is a heck of a combination. The opponent wants to block both of these, and then take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess on the Menace creature is pretty good. I mean, they're not doing anything with those in anyway. Let's just wait one more turn, and we can give everything Death Touch. And we'll just send you... No. You... like this. We got the double block. All right. They dead. I want to get nosy in my graveyard. Come on, Clothis. Come on, Clothis. We're busting out the big guns, the perfect manual tapsies. Path to the World Tree. You better do something. These elves are thirsty. They came for fresh meat. Lol. That doesn't work? Oh, we don't have the green. I keep on forgetting it's only black mana, right? It's only black mana from Tyvar. So stupid. How about now? Can we do it now? Hiya! Barely got there. Get it? Do you get the bear joke? Unbearable. Unbearable joke. I understand. And we are back for the post-game wrap-up. And let's check the stats powered by Untap.gg now. Check out the new companion app, link in description, support channel, yes. And we get this cool web page. And one thing that's cool about the Untap.gg web page is that it is a web page. My profile here is public. So you can look up my profile and see the decks that I'm working on and what the win rates are. I know that that might be something you guys are interested in because you love all of the interesting things. And we played about 32 minutes, went 6-1. Craziness. Like, what the heck is going on over here? We lost to that really nice mono white draw where we missed a land drop, and everything else we just smashed. So if you're looking for a deck to do your dailies with, maybe I can recommend this elf pile. I don't know. I have a hard time with these tribal decks, and it almost feels like it was too easy. So I hope that you enjoyed the content as I tried to make it entertaining. What would I change about the deck? If I have more Tyvars, I would run them. Like, this is my favorite card in the deck. It's the one that offers the most interesting decisions, along with the War Master, I think, being number 2. So I would run more Tyvars. They're mythics. I didn't want to spend the mythic wildcards on them to just use for today. I shouldn't even say things like that. I should just dive in and do it. But now that the video is over, I definitely don't feel like doing it right now. But if I were going to do another elf deck tomorrow, I would get all of the Tyvars. If you adore elves, you might want to get the Tyvars. That's what I'm saying. Crippling Fear. I didn't need to use it that much. Kept playing against slow, control-y decks. Although if I'd drawn this against the mono white pile, I think I would have won rather easily. Oh wait, I did. I had all 4 drops. I didn't have a 4th land. Okay, if I drew a 4th land against the mono white pile, along with this, would have won easily. Sag. Skemfar Avenger. This card is kind of weird. I wish it drew a card when it died. I wish it drew a card when a token died. I don't know if it's worth crafting. There might be another elf that you can slot in the 2-drop, but you do need to be aggressive. This deck does love damage, and this is a 3-power elf for 2 mana, which is a little hard to find. I guess you could run the Tajaru Paragon if you really really wanted to. Taking a little break from doing the dedications and the cosmetics, not because I don't necessarily want to, but because I think all things are best when they're unexpected. And when people get too used to something, they learn to ignore it. Their brain learns to ignore it, and we'll bring it back in the near future. But I'm going to give a blanket thank you to all of the Cool Kids Club members and patrons who support the channel. Thank you to all of you. And for all of you who are not able to support the channel financially right now, remember, watching the content does support the content. So you who are still here, you who watched the whole video and heard all of the ramblings, yes, you're cool.